There we go. So, Paula, tell us a little bit about you. In what semester are you in this moment, and how long have you been learning English?
So I'm not sure what semester I am because I start the university like for a homologation process. I came from
Okay,
Caldas University. I was studying modern languages over there, and I was eight, seven semester. So, but
okay,
I moved, and I could not finish because I was in a different city, and it was kind of like complicated. So I started in that last year, and I don't
okay,
know. I am like in different semesters.
okay. So, like, are you studying English in the university in this moment? Like English 5, 6, 7? I don't know.
No, no, I didn't.
Okay,
I was doing other courses, and I was thinking to do the exam to like jump out those semesters. I didn't do the exam. I
okay,
didn't do the exam yet, so I'm planning
okay.
to do
Very
it this
good.
semester.
You plan to do it this semester?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. Excellent. So, let me. Hmm, where is my material? Uh, I cannot find my material. What's going on? I just use it. This was my previous class. And no, it's not this one. Oh, I didn't save it with a different name. Okay, I need to correct that once the class is over. Very good. So today, for the CEPTO, we're going to be practicing the speaking skill. As you know, there are 4 skills that we usually um, get tested on our exams. Can you see my screen, girls?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, can you see it?
no, I cannot. I don't know.
Hmm.
I see like black.
Okay, maybe it's taking a minute.
Okay.
Can you see it now?
No.
No?
Okay, sorry.
Okay, let me stop presenting and let me present right again. Maybe it's something going on with the presentation. Pau, can you see it now?
No, but it's probably because I'm from my phone.
Ah, okay.
So
I think
it
that you
can
need
be
to move the, you
computer.
need to, no, no, not to the computer. I think that you need to move the screen
Oh,
or
okay.
well, let's wait some time and I don't know. I will write the questions if necessary on the chat so you can see them.
Okay, no. Ah, okay,
Very good.
okay. Thank you. Yeah, because I can read my
Okay.
computer. But thank you.
Okay. Or if you prefer to move to your computer, no problem. Excellent,
Okay,
girls.
thank you.
So my name is Dania. Nice to meet you, Paula. Julie already had class with me this morning, so we don't need no extra introductions. Okay, and today we're going to be talking about the speaking section of the exam. Has any of you girls done a test like TOEFL, IELTS, ITEP, TOEIC? I don't know. Any of those?
Not me.
Not you. What about you, Paula? Have you done any of those exams?
No.
No? Okay, very good.
No.
So if you do the TOEFL, your speaking section is going to be recorded in the computer. Very good. If you do the IELTS, most of the time you have a person doing the interview face to face. Very good. And for the CEPTO, I am not really sure what is the dynamic because I think that this is an exam, a unique exam from the school, from the institution. So I don't know if you have a teacher coordinating with you and asking you the questions, or if the program is going to record your voice based on the answers that you provide. Very good. But that is not the important part. I just want you to know that there are the two possibilities. The important part is the structure of the exam. So, Julie, can you help us reading part number one?
Yes. Part 1. Introduction and interview. 4 to 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
About you, study, work, your town, free time, holidays, places to go in your free time, transport, shopping, your neighborhood, reading, sports, and games.
Excellent, very good. So, Pau, what questions do you think that you are going to be asked based on these topics?
They are going to do like personal questions, like tell me about you, about your life, what you doing for living, where you live, like kind of like
Where?
personal.
Where?
Where are you live? Where do
Mm,
you live?
where
Oh,
where do you live? Very good.
mhm.
Where do you live? Excellent. Okay, so Pau, please continue with part number two.
Yeah, individual long turn, 3 to 4 minutes. Preparation time, 1 minute. Speaking time, 2 minutes. Introduction, argument, example, and conclusion.
Very good. So during part number two, you're going to be given a set of questions, and you need to take 1 minute to create your answer. And your answer, in my opinion, should have this structure, should have an introduction, an argument, an example, and a conclusion. And you need to provide all that information in 2 minutes. It seems like very short time, but during certification exams, something that you cannot do under any circumstances is to pause. If you pause to think, you're going to lose points for your exam, whether it is face to face or whether it is a person listen to your answers. Okay, so speak and speak and speak and speak. Never stop. Obviously, you have to speak up to the point that you're understandable. We don't want to speak so fast that people are going to be like, what are they saying? Because they are also going to be checking pronunciation. Okay, and let's finish, sorry, with part number three. So, Julie, can you help us?
Sure. Number 3. Follow up questions of 4 to 5 minutes. Questions are related to part 2.
Excellent. So, usually in part number three, we have opinion questions. So, what do you think about? What is your impression? What do you feel like? Okay. And we have to provide full answers. Excellent. Since I don't know what's going on, sorry. Since it's only the three of us, very good. Let's see what kind of answers would you provide. Excellent. So, Julie, can you ask the first question to Catherine, please?
Sure. What kind of places is, sorry, what kind of place is your hometown? Hometown.
Okay, Pau?
Yeah. So my hometown is a beautiful place. There is like a tropical weather all the time. I love the rivers that we have around. We have like many different activities to do, like outdoor activities. Like we can hiking, we can go out to the picnic, and we have yeah, like very good activities to do. It's a beautiful town.
Okay, very good. So that is the kind of answer that I would expect. Okay, try to say 2 or 3 lines for every question. Because at the same time, we don't want to provide extremely short answers, but we cannot provide extremely long answers. So what you said was good. Like it's a lovely town with tropical weather. There are a lot of rivers in the surrounding area. People can go hiking, can go camping. We can do a lot of outdoor activities and enjoy time with our families. That's it. Okay. So that was good. So Paula, can you ask the same question to Julie?
Yes. What kind of place is your hometown?
Julie?
I was talking on mute, sorry. Oh, well, I was saying about that my downtown. I live in my hometown. Is as you as also a tropical weather. It's very nice. It's small. It's 30 minutes from Cali. It's amazing because we don't have a lot of traffic here. We don't have so much things the necessary, and people is very kind. And yes, I love my hometown.
Okay, very good. Excellent. So, okay. So let's start with corrections immediately because I don't want them to get accumulated. Okay, so Pau, you were mentioning, what's your hometown? Caldas?
Yes, it's Caldas, Norcasia Caldas.
Okay,
Yes, I born there, but I live like in different cities of Caldas because my mom job. So we move a lot, like around
because
Caldas.
because
My mom's work.
because of
My mom because of my mom. My mom
because of very
of
good because of my
my
mom's
mom.
job. Very good. Job. Okay, my mom's job.
Job.
Excellent. Okay, very good. So, um, very good. So you were describing the place, and then you said there is a tropical weather,
Yes.
and it sounded like you were cutting down the idea in the middle. Very good. So don't if you say there is, you're starting a new sentence. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the idea is that we can mention two or three ideas in the same sentence. Very good. So Caldas is a lovely hometown with tropical weather. Ah, okay. I am connecting the ideas.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. So
very good.
Caldas
Otherwise,
is a lovely hometown with a tropical weather.
with
With
tro
tropical weather.
with tropical weather. Very good.
Okay.
Excellent. And then you said this. We are missing one verb. We can
Uh, hike.
we
Hiking. We can
can
walk. No.
go
Go hiking.
we
Okay.
can go
Go
hiking.
hiking. Okay.
Mhm. Very good. Excellent.
Okay. Thank
So we have to keep in mind the activities that we can say with go. For example, go running, go swimming, go hiking, go trekking. Very good. Go hiking. And uh, activities that we say go for. I want to go for a walk, or people can go for a walk. Okay, so really nice tropical weather. People can go hiking, camping, running, trekking. Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, and Julie, you said, um, okay, you said this 30 minutes, and then we are missing one word. 30 minutes
3 minutes away, long,
away
far,
from Cali. Very good. So my hometown is located 30 minutes away from Cali.
away from Cali, right? Okay,
Mhm.
away. Yeah, perfect.
Very good. There you go. So this would be the complete idea. My hometown is located 30 minutes away from Cali. Okay,
Perfect.
excellent. So let's continue with question number two. Pau, can you ask this question to Julie, please?
Yes. What do you people do for entertainment in your hometown?
Well, in my hometown, young people, they are for entertainment playing football all the time. If you go to the park here, you can see children and young people playing football. Yes.
That it?
Yes, that is what I can say. Football everywhere.
Yeah, no other activities?
Well, outside no, but if I see young people inside the houses, they
Mm-hmm.
are playing video games, of course. But outside is football.
Okay, very good. Julie, can you ask the same question to Pau, please?
Sure. Um, what do you young people do for entertainment in your hometown?
So the young people in my hometown do for entertainment, like they have different activities. To be honest, they have, like I say, the town is very like outdoors town, so they have like I say before, hiking. They go swimming in the rivers because we have like a big river that we can go fishing. We can go um I don't know, like I don't know how you call that. When you go like in a boat, but just kind of like stay in the boat, around the boat, and like do that. I don't know what is the word for that, but just be like, like enjoy with the nature. So they had like the connection with the nature, so they can go and do different activities,
Okay, very
outdoor
good.
activities.
Different outdoor activities. Excellent. So, very good. So, I heard this. I think there's. eh, Okay, so this is the idea that I heard. This is how you guys express it. What is the problem with this answer? Who wants to tell me what is the problem with this answer?
The problem
Mhm. It's not
is
fluid.
missing. It's not fluent.
It's
Yeah.
not a fluid answer. Very good. It was like divided in sections. Obviously, because you are thinking about the ideas that you want to communicate. Very good. But during the exam, obviously, this is practice. That's why we're doing this. But during the exam, you cannot do this. Like the moment you open your mouth, shh,
Yes.
everything needs to come out.
Yes, teacher. But I want to say why I just like pause.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
because I was say something like young people they used to, right? But
Okay.
I remember that used to is just for past. I mean something that you did, but you never
You don't do in the present.
exactly. And then I was
Okay.
thinking, and I say no, I cannot use used to. And then I didn't how what I have to use. How do you say in this content when I
New
want to
rule.
say is
New rule.
nowadays?
Don't think in grammar when you're speaking.
Yeah, stop thinking grandma when you're talking.
Okay,
Number
very good. So now that you see the answer written, what would you say? Like,
young people, they used to. No, teacher. I mean, um,
okay, we need something that indicates frequency. So I can say something like usually,
usually,
sometimes,
right? Sometimes.
frequently,
This is a verb of
often.
frequency, right?
Exactly, exactly. So I
Yeah.
can say for entertainment, young people usually play football around the houses.
Okay, but I can use pronoun first. For example, young people, they usually,
You're
or people
repeating.
repeating.
You're
Okay. No.
repeating. Okay, so young people or they.
Perfect.
Young
Understand now.
people or they. Not both.
Mhm.
Only one of the two. Or they usually play football for entertainment.
Perfect. Usually. Usually
So,
is the word I needed. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay. Mm, Something here as well. Entertain. Okay, so this was the second idea that I heard. Okay. What's the problem with this answer?
There is no. I think is the order is because my must be young people usually for
Okay.
usually
Let
play
let me let me
football.
listen to let me listen to Paula because this was part of her answer. So Paula, what can you tell us about this idea that you shared with us?
Sorry, I've been talking with the microphone off. Eh, um, young people like do for that's no say no do. I don't know.
It sounds
Usually the same. Usually young people do for entertainment or
okay.
entertainment
So first thing we have to move do for entertainment to another part of the answer. Okay. First you need to talk about the activity. So young people go to the cinema for
or
entertainment. Young
likes
people
hike
play
around here.
soccer for entertainment. Okay. Give me
Hmm.
your answer. Young people.
Okay, so young people around here go hiking, go camping, go fishing, um, go for walks around the town,
Okay. Go for
and they
walks
can
around
they
the town.
can they can appreciate the beautiful landscapes that we have around.
Okay. Very good. And pronunciation here?
Nature.
No. Julie, do you know the pronunciation?
Nation. Where? Nation.
Okay, that was better. That was better.
Nature. Nature.
Nature. Very good.
Like
Nature.
mother nature, right? Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Nature. Excellent. Very good. So, yeah, the problem was the order. It sounds a little robotic because I have all the elements, but not in the most fluid way. Okay, so the answer that you provided later, Pau, that's the answer that you need to give in your exam. So young people go camping, go hiking, they like to do different activities for entertainment. There are a lot of green areas around my city. Okay, so that was the answer that I needed for that one.
Okay,
Okay, any questions
thank
so
you.
far with these ones?
No questions so far.
No questions so far. Very good. So, Julie, please ask the third question to Paula.
Yes. Um, what is the worst thing about living in your hometown?
So no, no. I don't know. Like probably because it's a little apart from the civilization to like in a way to say because it's kind of far from the mainland cities, so sometimes we don't have like the same access like to technology or different li- like things like I don't know, yeah, like different products that we probably can find easier in a big city. So it's a small city, so we don't have like the same access.
Okay, very good. Paula, please ask the question to Julie.
What is the worst thing about living in your hometown and why?
Well, the worst thing about living in Palmyra is the insecurity. Here is some places that you need to avoid. You know, of course, we have safer neighborhood, but really dangerous neighborhoods. So I think this is the worst things living here.
Okay, very good. So, since you are talking about insecurity and you said that you have to avoid some places, I would recommend you telling what places need to be avoided during your answer. Very good, because we have to be specific about the information that we provide.
But
Okay, so
I could take the long hour teacher.
yeah, but like
I'm
it's not
joking. I'm joking. I know what you mean.
okay. Very good. So if, for example, in Bogota, what is the problematic part? The south?
Yes, I think the south.
The south, very good. So I can, like, I don't have to say the specific neighborhoods that I need to avoid, but I can mention the general area. Not just simply say, oh, you have to avoid certain areas. No, you have to avoid the south of the city because that part that like has a lot of insecurity. People don't feel safe when they go to that area of Bogota. Very good. So I am referencing it. I am not giving the specific names, although if you provide them, that would be also good, no problem. But we have to reference the place. Excellent. Okay. So I heard this. Oh, sorry. Okay. So this is not correct. What would be the correct way to say that there are
Easy?
products
Oh, okay. Like just without the
that we can we can find?
easy way. Uh,
Okay, very good. So more
uh,
easily. That we can find more easily. The problem is that um, find is a verb. I told you not to think about grammar, but sometimes we need to. Okay, and after the verb, I need an adverb. Okay, and the adverb of easy is easily. Okay, find more easily.
okay.
Okay, very good. So, yeah, that's one thing that we need to start using in our vocabulary, adverbs. Adverbs are going to make your English mm, go to the next level. That is something that we really, really need to incorporate. Okay, very good. And and this sounded like a Spanish, to be honest, like with English words, but it sounded like a Spanish. So like my hometown is
Apart.
a
A
little
little far
far,
way.
far
Oh,
away from the civilization. Very good. Far away. Excellent. Very good. No other things to correct. I think that those were the two biggest ones for this part.
okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. My God, we finished part number one because last class I could only cover section number one, and I was like, what is going to happen? Excellent. So for section number two, do you remember uh, what were the characteristics of this part of the exam? Like the ones that we read in the previous slide? Do you remember? Do you not remember? If you don't remember, no problem. We can go back.
We can go back. Can we go
Okay.
back?
Okay, very good. So part number two, it says individual long term. Long term. How much time do you need to prepare?
3 to 4 minutes.
No, 3 to 4 minutes is the total of the
Ah,
section.
sorry. For preparation is 1 minute. Sorry.
Okay, you have 1 minute for preparation. Very good. How much time do you need to be speaking?
2 minutes.
2 minutes, exactly. Very good. So, in this part of the exam, you are going to receive a series of questions, sometimes three, sometimes four. I think that that's the usual average between 3 and 4 questions. Okay. So, let's read what are the questions that we have over here. So, Julie, can you help us reading from the beginning up till this point?
Yes.
Mhm.
Describe something you own which is very important to you. You should say what you use it for, how long you have it. You have had
Oh,
it.
how long you have had it. Very good. Pau, can you help us with the other questions?
Yeah, where you got it from and explain why it is so important to you.
Very good. So I have a question for you girls. Do you have pen and paper at hand? Like a notebook, a pencil, something like that?
Yes, I think so. But that,
Okay, very good. So during this part of the exam, uh, I don't know if during the real exam you're going to have this opportunity. But if you can have a pen and paper at hand, that could really help you for this part of the exam. Okay. And what do what do I want you to do? I want you to do a mind map. Does anyone know what is a mind map?
No.
No? Okay. So when you have a mind map, very good. A mind map, um, okay, this is better. 1 second, please. Very good. Okay, so a mind map is a graphic organizer of information. So in the center, sorry, in the center, you're going to write the object that you find so precious. For example, if I want to talk about my cell phone, okay, here I'm going to write cell phone. Okay, and then I am going to draw lines connecting other words and information that I want to mention during my answer. Okay, so my cell phone, what do I use it for? I use it to communicate with my coworkers and my classmates. I use it to check important dates. I use it to send emails and to um, investigate information. I use it for listening to music. I use it for communicating with my family and calling my mom on special occasions. Very good. That's what I use it for. Okay. How long have I have it? 1 year, 2 years, 3 months. Like, okay. Try to write the main ideas, 1 or 2 words maximum, like 3 months, calls, inboxes, messages, communication, classmates, coworkers. Like try to write all the ideas that come to your mind about the object that you're going to talk about. Okay, so where you got it from? Okay, my cell phone, I got it from Mercado Libre. So that is what I'm going to write, Mercado Libre. But what did I do? Okay, I check different vendors, compare the prices, save my money to buy my cell phone. Okay, all the ideas. And in the last part, okay, why is it so important to you? Okay, what would I do without my cell phone? Okay, it is very important because it helps me request transportation when where I don't know the city where I'm located. It's important because I need to use the map. So Uber, Didi, Maps, Google Maps, communication. I want you to write like 1 or 2 words describing the main ideas that answer each um, each question and try to include as many ideas as possible. Okay, so very good. So
So teacher, write it. We need to write it on the chat.
no, no, no,
Or
no. That's why I ask you, do you have pen and paper?
okay, yes, we have.
Yeah, very good. So you're going to do the mind map. The only problem is that here I cannot do mind maps. Can I? I don't know.
Yes, we have.
Okay, maybe I can. I am not sure. Okay, so I would draw like a circle, and then it's like a sun. Like you have things coming out of it. Okay, so here I would say my cell phone. This is interesting to say the least. Cell phone. Very good. And then the first question is, what do you use it for? Okay, so communication, calling friends, um, checking social media, keeping up to date with my family, interacting with my friends. Okay, how long have you had it? 2 years. I don't need a lot of information on that, just 2 years. Okay, where do you got it from? Mercado Libre. Do I have the time? Okay, if I have extra time, I can include how much it was, what was the process to get it, how long did I have to wait, very good. And then why is it so important to you? Okay, so I can explain a little bit more here. Transportation, communication, um, security, like whatever my cell phone gives me, I have to explain it there. Very good. So excellent. So what object do you want to talk about? Pau?
I start with my bicycle, I think, because my cell phone
Okay.
is important too, but I want some.
Well, I am talking, obviously, I use it like for personal experience because, like you, I have had the opportunity to move to different cities. And it's not like, oh, I'm going to die if my cell phone doesn't have, I don't know, minutes or internet. No, it's like, I'm going to die if my cell phone doesn't have minutes of internet. Like for me, it's crucial. It's very important. So that's why I use it for an example. But if you want to talk about your bicycle, same exercise. So what do you use it for?
I
How
guess no,
you
but my
had it?
my cell phone is important too. I was thinking like you wanted something different, or we can use cell phone too.
Like whatever you prefer. If you already started talking about your bicycle, continue doing your mind map with that. What about
Okay.
you, Julie? What are you going to talk about?
I want to talk about my bed.
Your what?
My bed.
Ah, your back.
No, my bed.
Ah, your bed. Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
my bed. It's my favorite place.
It mine too.
Best place ever.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so obviously I'm giving you more than 1 minute because I want you to start getting familiar with the uses of mind map for this part of the exam. Okay, I think it is something that I have personally find I have I have found it very useful whenever I need to do this kind of exams. I always try to have like pen and paper at hand, and I write my ideas really quickly because you only have 1 minute. Okay, so when I need to participate, I already have an idea of what I'm going to mention. Okay. And the other thing is the order. You don't have to answer the questions in the order that they are given. You can use a different order if you prefer, but like we mentioned in the previous slide, I'm gonna go back. I need like an introduction, I need an argument, I need an example, and I need a conclusion. So since we are talking about valuable objects, an example can be a situation where you needed that object. For example, I once got lost. And how could I go back to civilization? I use my cell phone. Very good. So I can use that moment as an example. Like, oh, I remember 2 years ago I was traveling uh, to Bogota and I got lost because I took the wrong Transmilenio. And then I used my cell phone to check which one was the one that I needed to go back where I wanted. Okay. Example very quickly. Okay, excellent. So, very good. Who's ready? Who has the mind map and who has the answers? Are you there, girls? Girls.
Well, teacher, I can start.
Ah, okay, very good. So I'm going to measure you. Very good. You're going to have 2 minutes. Oh my
Two
God.
minutes, right? Okay, good
Okay,
news.
and you have 2 minutes. Very good. And you can start now.
Well, I'm going to describe something that is really important for me. That is my bed. Um, well, my bed is very important for me because it's the place where I rest every night. You know, I have my last bed since 4 years ago. Yes, I use it for many things. Sleep, of course, relax, lie down and watch movies there. Take my rest at midday. I spend time with my fiance, and I got it in the down center. Um, I remember that was like a Saturday. And well, about my bed is very comfortable and it's small. Yes. And it's my favorite because when I am traveling outside or abroad, I can find really good beds in different hotels or resorts. But when I come back to my bed, I feel like it's the place where I belong, you know? So it's really special and important for me, my bed, the place where my body rests every night. Mhm. This is my bed. And thank you. And that's time. I
Very good.
finished that.
Okay, very good. So you didn't speak for like 10 seconds. That would make it okay. So from the 2 minutes, you spoke around 1 minute and 25 seconds. So between pauses, you didn't speak for 35 seconds.
Wow, I need to improve a lot.
Very good. So, um, like I told you, this part is like very critical. The moment that you start speaking, you need to continue to do so. So that's why I am telling you, write your ideas down and try to write as many as possible. So if you are reading one idea and you're talking about it, you can continue with the next one and then the next one and then the next one and like that. Very good. So you can try to use the 2 full minutes with all the information that you need to provide. Okay. How did you feel with the first with this first exercise? Like, have you practiced this kind of answers before?
Um, yes, teacher. Yes, I practice. Um, but with different.
Like
So
with
yes,
timer?
um,
Like with timer?
no, no,
Okay,
no,
very good.
no
So
with
we
timer. But
okay,
teacher, yes, but yes, it's true. Yes, I need to improve in this kind of exercises. But I have a
okay.
question.
Yes.
If we are in the CEPTO prepare in the CEPTO exam, for example, and we are very happy talking, and we pass the 2 minutes, that is okay, or that is also wrong?
Um the thing is that if you have a person, the person is going to tell you to stop, like I did. Like I was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Okay.
Okay. Or if you have a software, they have the timer implemented. So
Oh,
if you
okay.
continue speaking, the recording is going to stop at the 2 minute mark.
Okay, I understand. Thank
Okay.
you.
Very
Yes.
good. Excellent. So let me configure everything again. So Pau, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, go.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about my bicycle. So I use it for exercise. to transportation around my area, and I got it like around 3 years ago. It was a gift from my husband, and it's very important because this is an activity that I do with my husband, and I enjoy doing it with him because it's like kind of like our personal moment. We sometimes do it in the mornings, on the weekends, and it's when we are off from work. From It's kind of like our getaway moment together, and also like riding a bike brought me back so many good memories when I was young, because I remember that I used to ride the bike with my grandpa, with my dad, with my sister, with my brother. It was an activity that is been in me for years since I was a child. So that the bicycle brought me that connection with my family, even if I'm away from there, and help me to keep awake, keep alive the moments that they means a lot to me, and also almost like remember my grandpa, because he passed away around 4 years ago. But I had the best memories with him riding a bike, so that's why it's very important. Also, with my husband, I kind of like writing the story of love with him on a bike. So it's kind of like our best dates ever. Um, we also have I have like a personal experience, or a personal like comment. So my husband and I, we had our own bike. So we have a small doggy, and I always say my husband, I
Time.
kind of want.
Okay, very good. So how did you feel?
Good. I think that I was a little nervous.
Well,
And I
you
had
spoke from 1 minute and 52 seconds
okay.
out of the 2 minutes. Like you only had what, 8 seconds in pauses, which feels natural. So I would say that this is the kind of timing that we want to have. Like out of the 2 minutes, we want to do minimum 1 minute and 50 seconds. So okay, I feel that that was really good. Excellent. Julie, you said that that you like to what? What was the
Sleep,
similar?
lie down.
Okay, pronunciation. You like to?
I like to lying down.
No. Paula, do
No,
you
I
know the
like to
pronunciation?
lie down.
Lay down.
Lay down. Very good.
I lay. Ah, thank you.
Lay down. I like to lay down in my bed. Very good.
Lay. Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so we only have 6 minutes, so let's try to finish the other question. So, Paula, can you help us reading the next one? What?
Yes. What kinds of possessions give a status to people in your country?
Okay, very good. So, Julie, can you tell us what kind of possessions give us a status here in Colombia? Is like,
Status.
hmm
Let me think. Well, this depends how people thinks about what kind of things make you have a status. Unfortunately, we are, very, very superficial human beings. So for that reason, I think here in Colombia, people for status think if they have a huge apartment, a really nice car, maybe things like that, that made them status. Talking about material things.
Well,
And
obviously, because we are talking about things that we own. Remember that in the third part, is going to be related to the second part. So, since we were talking about possessions, things that we own that we consider important, number three is going to continue with that trend. So, obviously, material objects that we visually um, think of when
connected,
yeah
related
that
to
we connect when we are talking about wealthy people. Very good.
Yeah. Yes,
So,
for
Julie,
example,
mhm,
teacher, one thing that people say, wow, this is amazing, is when someone have an iPhone, you know,
exactly,
an iPhone, can you give you some status? Yes,
exactly.
things
Very
like that.
good. Excellent. So, Julie, can you ask question number two to Pau?
Yeah, sure. Pau, has it always been the same or were different possessions to of its value in the past?
I think that it changed. You know, the time changed. So like, for example, the same example of the iPhone nowadays. I think that in 2010 it was the BlueBerry. I remember that I was in the high school and the girls with the BlueBerry say, "Oh, I want one." But nowadays it's kind of like the iPhone and BlueBerries in the past. But yes, it's been different. Depends on what is new. Depends what people see in social media, because nowadays social media make a big influence or what give a status or not.
Okay, very good. So, it depends on what is. Does
Currently,
anyone
in the top, currently, I don't know.
when something is like in the moment, very important in social media, something is
Trend,
Trend,
trend, trend,
trending.
trending. Okay, so depending on
trending.
what's trending in different moments of our lives. Okay, yeah, totally. I remember that 10 years ago, like the popular girls in my high school had blackberries, and they were like they could be next to each other, and they were like, "Ah, I sent you a pink. Oh, I'm gonna answer to you," and like,
Yes,
yeah,
thank you.
very good. Okay, excellent, girl. So I think that we are going to finish a class here. Let me stop the recording.